How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Blight League. Just myself today in the morning, in the middle of the day, cause I'm an idiot and I left my laptop in the car and my wife took the car to work, so now I can't go to work. I guess that means I'm playing more PoE. I'm not proud of it. I'll let you know right now. I'm not proud of it. I actually do enjoy going to work, and the fact that I can't go... I don't know why it's like this. We're in this culture where I actually feel a little bit of shame being unable to go to work. I don't think I'm supposed to feel like that, but you know what? We'll make up for it by trying to do as much as we can in maps. Here's the way I see it, okay? Is there any reason not to do... Is there any reason not to do a master mission for every map? I just don't see there being... Alva is the only case because it's a little annoying to do Alva in my opinion. But, you know, all of that is just extra quantity. Wait, what's up with my gear? Huh? There we go. Now, I'm currently working on the area of effect cluster for this build. So hopefully once we get a little bit more AoE, we can have some clear. I did a few Legion monoliths and I'm a little concerned. And the concern is that the clear is actually not that good. Damage is pretty good. I clear a screen, right? In that sense, like I can sit here and I can clear this entire screen without moving, but we don't have that sort of multi-screen clear, you know, like where we can just kill everything in the vicinity. And Legion is the biggest example where it wouldn't work, right? Like you turn on the monolith and I actually sit there, and maybe it's a damage thing, but basically I'm sitting there killing the mobs and I don't get a chance to move. Legion spans like 3 or 4 screens, right? I don't get the chance to kill the other screens, and it ends up being just like not too many rewards. But I don't know, maybe I'm just doing it wrong.
Executing us brings you no closer to the life giver. But let us
okay, I need to take a look at the rewards here.
Those at the top hear about the many failings of those who have fought here today.
Syndicate cheat sheet. Chimera gives... He gives sulfite scarabs. What's sulfite? Okay, so sulfite scarabs and intervention. Whereas Aisling gives veiled jewelry and intervention. I'd rather have scarabs. And honestly, Aisling should probably go elsewhere, like maybe research. So I will down level her.
Should have killed you first.
Yeah, there we go.
Starting to figure it out, aren't you?
I am starting to figure it out.
But there's more going on than you could possibly fathom.
I am starting to figure out. I'm starting to figure out the ways to have a successful syndicate and make money off of it. To be honest, like I was thinking about it, this league, I think I really want to focus a little bit more on like making money. Because it's one of those things that I've never really paid attention to. And because of that, I don't really know how to price items. Obviously, it depends on what's in the meta, right? But like a lot of times, I don't know what's good and what isn't. And I think part of that causes me to, you know... I don't want to say fall behind, but... It's when you're having trouble identifying good roles and good mods and stuff, that's like a crucial part of the game that you should probably know. So probably gonna try and get a little bit further into it. I won't go that hard, like I'm not gonna flip items or anything, and I'm not gonna, but I think I'm gonna try and list more things. I'm gonna pay more attention to the items that drop, just to figure out, you know, what sells, what doesn't, and that way I can actually give some advice in the future to other people, hopefully. You know, so all of this will be a good learning opportunity for me. And I mean, I've been playing for so long, and it's crazy that there's still so much that I don't know about this game. Oh, are they all dead? Oh, okay. Janice, I can get to level 3.
I really do hate the idea of dying, but go on then. Get it over with.
Janice gives Perandus coins. Yeah. I want that.
am well acquainted with death.
And Riker. Riker in research is actually pretty bad, huh? Riker is take 1 veiled rare. That's pretty bad. So
somehow trusting this Riker Maloney feels like a mistake. But I see
Riker
no
Maloney, more like Baloney,
Hello.
cause he sucks in research.
Warm nights. Hello.
Increase effect of curses. It doesn't matter. Pen? And let's go for physical damage. Now I'm really interested in the ring actually. Shock nearby enemies when you focus. Not as interested in that. Let's work on fire and chaos res.
Warm nights. Ah.
Okay, now I remember there was an abyss. That's right, it's right here. Okay. But like overall clear speed itself, like just getting through the areas, it seems to be pretty decent, I think. Survivability is a little scary because the damage I take it's like chunky, right? It's not, and like damage is always pretty bursty in this game, but my HP would drop from like, what is it right now, 3800 down to, I don't know, like 1000 in one go. So I still feel very squishy, and I think that's part of the that's part of the experience with playing mines, because really you're playing a range character and an evasion character at that, so you can get hit pretty hard. You just got to make sure to survive the hits, right?
I will see you again.
Okay, this one is transportation. So Corel, Elrion and transportation gives unique weapons. Okay, that's kind of whatever, but sure. Really, you want Elrion for the mods, right? Haku in transportation gives rare items. And Corel in transportation gives essences. I guess I would rather have... Oh my god.
I choose.
Elrion?
I'm no traitor or trader.
Oh no, that's Elrion in research. He gives unique jewelry.
You show honor by delivering clean deaths.
Okay, Corel is in transportation, so...
Honor the way by swiftly delivering death to warriors who fought well.
And Haku... Yeah, I don't want to level you up because... Like, a rare item, really? I do have a lot of range. I'll say that much for this build. Like, my character itself has a lot of range. I can hit far. And it bounces very far. Right? Like, I can hit from all the way over here. It's just I don't have that clear. I gotta throw my mines all the way to the corners of the map. And then hope for the best, I guess. Maybe I should consider either increase AoE or even minefield. But that's gonna reduce our damage by way too much, right? And I already, like, it's already being taken by less duration, which is, it's not an optimal gem. I'll say that much.
Be careful. Blessings.
Okay, let's do the belt. 97 life. That's pretty good. I find that the belts, it's actually really easy to get like the tier 1 life flasks. Tier 1 life mods. Apply to increase effect, reduce flask charges, armor, energy shield. Oh gosh, it doesn't matter. Regen? No, let's do evasion. AoE damage. Flat mana. Non-channeling skills have -7 to mana cost. Let's do that. Damage with daggers, fire damage, crit chance. Could be good. I'm not sure actually. Who would want that? Damage with daggers. The daggers is the part where I'm a little confused. Now I think about it, now's probably a pretty good time to start working on prophecies actually. Hey, did I do Cassia mission yet? I haven't, right? Burn to ash, Tarash. Alright, let's go. Let's do some divine power. Divine power! There's 2 branches here. It's actually 5 different, 5 different paths. I'm gonna do 2 minion towers. And then let's call it a day. And I'll sit in the center. Oh my god, there's one over there too? Okay, I'll put a minion tower there as well.
Those fiends are getting too close to my pump.
They are getting a little close. It's true. Okay, pretty good. We get a lot of essences actually. I don't know why people say this is not rewarding. Like, you're getting plenty of stuff out of this. How's this not rewarding? Seems pretty good to me.
I need more pockets.
Look at that. Look at that. Not rewarding. Everyone's so spoiled. Everything needs to have a stupid amount of currency drops. Legion spoiled us. Actually, I think the blighted maps are like truly insane. There's so much crap going on. I do think that if you're a high level, first of all, you need an insane computer to run it because it lags like crazy. But after that, you know, if you're high level and you do like red tier blighted maps, I bet you could get a lot of stuff. Lots of items, lots of crafting bases. And if you did it on, you just stack everything on top of each other. You do it on a shaper map. You put some sextants on it. You get decent quantity, pack size. It'll be insane. It's gonna feel like the loot drop that we got. It kind of felt like it's not to the same level, obviously, but it kind of felt like when we used to do. Remember ghost busting? That's this like level of loot drops that I was seeing. And the moment Jimmy switches over to Magic Find and we do one of those maps, things are gonna pop. Like, I truly believe that. We're probably just gonna lag out an instance from the sheer number of items that drop. That's sort of what I'm hoping for as well, but you know, already there are so many items dropping. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that starts happening. Okay, so I did an intervention, I did a research, and I did a transportation, so that's good. I make sure to do June all the time because I want to unlock the safe houses and the masters. I think that's probably worth it. I think I'm gonna skip doing the chaos recipe this league. I don't think it's necessarily needed. Because, you know, it's faster to just...
Stay safe.
Chaos recipe was a little too clumsy. It worked last league for me because I didn't have insane clear speeds. This league is a little bit better, so I think I can just focus on doing maps. And right now, honestly, all I want to do is do more maps. So I'm at that state right now. Like, I just want to play. I don't want to fiddle around with my like tabs to do chaos recipes and stuff. Like, it's not... Who cares? This thing's like a little garbage, but it has tier 1 crit, has some life, and it has some damage, and elemental damage. Like, I don't know, 2 chaos? Let me turn on my trade macro and check. This is one thing I'm willing to do though. This is where I'm going to spend more time. I kind of want to like figure out the prices. So I want to like price check everything. Alright. Turn on PoE trade macro. Oh, it's updating. So let's check for life. How much does that sell for? It, for some reason, my trade macro keeps looking on hardcore Blight. It's a sign. The game wants me to play hardcore, but it's not happening. It doesn't exist? Physical damage, life, elemental damage, and crit. Maybe I can get something for this. Life, physical damage, crit, elemental. Oh, maybe not. I'll just stick with 2 chaos. I think the rolls are too low. I think if you had tier 1 life, maybe some resistances. Yeah, dexterity is super low. Yeah, if I had 1 resistance, it'd be okay. You know what? I can try and craft 1 resistance on it. Maybe it'll sell that way. Can kind of bait people into buying that way, I think. So 9 times 3 is 27, whereas this will give you 26 minimum. But this costs more. Yeah, I'll just throw like I don't know. Fire and cold resistance? Why not? And then maybe it'll sell for more this way. That looks pretty good. Physical attack, crit chance. It's tier 1 crit chance and tier 3 elemental damage. With some life, some physical attack, some resistance. Like when people do a search, maybe they would want it. I don't know. Let's try it. Never hurts to try. You miss 100% of the shot you don't take, so. Okay, so I have a fields map. Needs IDing, or needs to be run. I don't have any more Zana missions. Let's do an Einhar. I feel like getting the beasts might still be worth it. Although the really rare beasts, they only drop in high tiers, right? We can still do some recipes. That's fine. The way I see it is every master mission is just more quantity. Maybe it slows you down a little bit, but like I can guarantee that maybe not guarantee if I run it fast, if I run a lot of them, but I can pretty much do a master. I should try to do a master in every map, as long as I want to do it. You know, like if I'm in the mood, I'll just chain a bunch of masters. And honestly, I'm in the mood right now. Not that kind of mood though. You know, phrasing, wording. Inspiration support. Inspiration support. Let me read it real quick. Reduce mana cost. Doesn't do anything. Gain an inspiration charge when you spend mana. I will get something. Inspiration skills have 7% increased inspiration charge duration. Sure. Lose all inspiration charges after spending a total of 122 mana with supported skills. That's a lot. Oh wait, no, it's not. I only spend 18 at a time. Deals 5% more elemental damage per charge, 7% crit strike. Is that good? I could see it being good, I guess, because you throw like 17. You throw 17 mines in like a few seconds, right? Actually, I feel like the number of mines I'm throwing is a lot less. But it doesn't matter. I have so many mines. Wasn't there a mod somewhere? It's like mines have a chance to be thrown twice or something. 2 additional mines. Cannot be damaged. More multi. Increased trigger. No, that's mine. Mine duration. Where are all the mine nodes? What's this? Crit. 2 additional mines. Oh god! What was... Oh, that was scary. Each mine applies 2% reduced damage dealt to enemies near it. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points though. A little expensive. Reduce mana reservation. I don't care about that. Those are all the mine nodes, huh? Well, we're working on blast waves right now, so I guess I can't do that right now. I'm a little worried about survivability. I still am, because I don't have that much HP. 3,800. To be fair, my chest armor is not that good, I don't think. Let me see. It has HP, but that's about it.
Good job, Exile. I now will take the captured beast to the menagerie.
Okay. Alright, this one's captured as well.
Soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Actually, I've been spamming my detonate button, but I think it might be faster to just hold the mine button and like press the detonate every now and then instead of spamming it. Because I can get a much bigger chain when I do that. I feel like she changes songs every time you zone in and zone out. Like you just walk out, you walk back in. You walk out, you walk back in. Return to ash. Burn away our sins. Look at that. It's just basically based on how close you get to her. Interesting. Okay, let's start. And skip. And the unrighteous burn to ash, to ash. I'll upgrade this, and then I'll put like a something that just does a lot of damage. Lightning, shock nova. Does that do a lot of damage? I'm hoping so. Oh, I accidentally built a tower. I don't know what I built. Built another shock lightning tower. Okay. Alright, well, easy enough. The Wrath. I feel like my damage is starting to taper off a little, and I'm getting concerned. Well, I guess it's still kind of good. I do need a Dispel Bleed Flask, though. That would help a lot. 16 mobs left. Einhar mission is done. Let's call it.
Glad you made it back.
Let's see. Fire resistance. Like it's a lot of resistances, but it's on a weapon. Which defeats the whole purpose, right? Weapons, you just want damage. I guess some builds would want resistance if you don't do damage, but then what's the point of having a weapon? +2 to socketed minion gems. And that's only tier 2? Really? What's the tier 1 version of that? Okay, so I've been thinking, I was looking at Stormcall. I'll level in the background. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, It could be good. I don't know how good. How good is this? Frenzy charge, power charge. Just gives you what? So basically just gives you frenzy charges? Ah. Forget it. But like Storm Call has insane AoE. It's just not very well. Not very good. Hold on, let me show you. Like good AoE, right? But is the damage better? I don't know. I could test it. I'll level it for a bit and we'll test it out. I really like Lightning Warp because it's kind of heat seeking. But I'm just trying all the options right now just to see what's best. Maybe I'll just stick to my guns though and play this wacky ass build. I don't know how good it is. It seems a little like my damage is tapering off and I have a 5 link. It shouldn't be that weak, you know? But it's not struggling. It's killing everything. I'm just having first world problems right now. Okay, I have Nico. How much sulfite do I have? I barely have any. Okay, let's do a master mission.
Welcome, Exile.
Yeah, maybe I'm just having first world problems. Like, I'm so used to like one-shotting everything. I think I got spoiled. Because my dominating blow character is very strong. Blue... Are these blue mobs? I didn't even see. Yeah, even blue mobs are falling very quickly from Lightning Warp. And the thing is, I'm not even aiming it. When you aim it, it does more damage, right? It does double damage. So maybe I'm just being a big baby. Emnix, what are you doing? You're being a big baby. Stop being a baby. The build is fine. I'm having like FOMO, you know? Like the grass is greener on the other side. Like, oh, it could always be better with a different skill. Why not this skill? We're gonna make it work with this skill. I keep going, oh, but this skill has more AoE, has more whatever. I should try it out. And part of the reason is because I'm a bit of a altaholic. Like, I want to try all the builds. And obviously, I don't have the chance to try all the builds because really, I can only play one in a league. This league might be the one exception because I actually have a streaming schedule, which means I'll be able to play a little bit more and I'll have an extra month to play because last time I went on vacation. But I know myself. I know that the first week I played the most. And like... It's still... Are we still in week 1? We're still in week 1. Well, I guess by the time this episode comes out, maybe not. But it's Thursday right now. So to me, I'm in week 1. I don't know.
Exile.
Oh.
This hurts a little bit. But I have damage too. I feel like every fight I get into, it's like who can kill who first. Like if I can kill you first, then I'm good. But otherwise, you're gonna kill me. One of us is dying. Whereas my other characters, it's like I can sit here and I can do this all day. Captain America mode. That is definitely not the case with this character. All right, let's do the pump. Let's see. There's a. Okay, so let's go for a seismic tower to stun them, and then a fireball tower for damage, and then the seismic tower will be my main tower. Apparently, I haven't been upgrading enough seismic towers though, so this is probably a good chance for me to spend some whatever this thing is into it. Blight resources? Is that what they're called? Spend blight resources? Literally no name. Spend blight resources. Yeah, okay. I feel like my skill is still knocking them back. Does it look like that? They're like getting stuck. Maybe they're getting stunned. That's a possibility, isn't it? Or it's the tower doing it. I don't know. Petrification tower. Or slow. Persistently slow. I think I prefer that. Alright, perfect. What's so great about this? Zopex, maximum mana per second. That's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I need a very specific set of item mods. Specifically, I need 10% chance to recover 10% of mana. I'm wondering whether I actually need it, but I feel like, you know, it probably makes a big difference for mana regen. But I do have my doubts. Yeah, otherwise this thing isn't very good. It just looks shiny. It has the potential to be good. I understand loot filters. Okay, one more and I get blast waves, and then that'll be AoE galore. Alright, what are master missions looking like? I have one more Nico. I will therefore do one more Nico. Haunted Mansion. I need the lookout map. That's...
Glad you made it back.
That means I need to do more craters.
How are your maps?
I'd rather do a tier 5 right now, though. Haunted Mansion or Marshes? Marshes is un-ID'd. That sounds fun. Ooh, almost ran it normally. No, no, no. We want to do this. And get more Sulfite, which means I get to do more Delves. Look at that combo. Well, not of a combo, but it's just endless sources of entertainment. You know, you do the same thing over and over, and it does get a little stale. But this really gives you the opportunity to do different things in big bursts. I can do Masters for 30 minutes. Then I can do Delves for 30 minutes. Then maybe I spend 15 minutes and do an Incursion. And I can choose when to do it. That's a big deal. I truly believe that. I really like the way they implemented all these things. Obviously, one step forward, two steps back, right? Like the lag in this league is kind of bad. I feel it, but not enough that I'm like, wow, I can't play. And I haven't crashed. So I'm just sort of I'm kind of in the echo chamber right now. Just I'm basing it on what other people have said. I watched some of Mathos videos, and it did look insane. I remember when doing the Blight maps, it was so hectic that I wasn't really paying attention, but I bet it was laggy. Not enough where it affected my experience, but maybe enough where it affected the viewing experience. I'm not sure. Let me know. Or, you know, if you're having issues, let me know. But my computer is like, it's mid-tier. It's not great. But I seem to be doing okay when it comes to lag. But I know that for a fact that a lot of people aren't. And also that, you know, GGG tries to do their best, but obviously they can't fix everything. And they have an outdated, you know, graphics engine and all of that. And I get it. Like, I can see issues getting worse every league. But I do remember it being really bad in the past. You know, there are some people they're like, oh, it's getting worse and worse, and at this point it's the worst it's ever been. I don't think so. It gets worse and it gets better, and it gets worse, it gets better, and then it's just, you know, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. So, like, there were times, you know, back then before Lockstep, that was bad. Those were dark days where you would just rubber band everywhere. People literally quit the league because of it, and people are still quitting because, oh, it's laggy, but not to the same, like, you know, you couldn't play hardcore. It was so hard to do it. You just deal with it. You need a OOS script to get yourself back in sync. Like, that's insane, man.
The blight is trying to spread.
And like, you die to one of those, and it's the most frustrating things. And I get it. Even now, if you die to lag, it's super frustrating. But you can kind of deal with it. Now, I hear predictive is a lot better this league. So once again, you know, one step forward, two steps back. Things get better and then things get worse. I don't think that it's just oh my god. I don't think it's necessarily absolute where it's like this is the worst it's ever been. Like, no. We've had I don't know if we had worse. We probably have had worse. It's been bad in the past. You know? It's been bad. Betrayal was really bad for me. It's a lot better now. Incursion was bad for me at one point. What else? A Harbinger was super laggy, and now it's not as laggy. So, like, they do improve on things. It's just there's so much to work on. That doesn't excuse them from, you know, the game being laggy, but, you know, I think lag is always going to be part of this game, and it's just like, how much can you put up with? A lot of people on Reddit have been posting things that I think are a little like they're sort of exaggerating to make their case. Oh, this is the worst it's ever been. It's never been like this. It was perfect for me every league. No, it's been bad. It's just we chose to ignore it, or we didn't choose to ignore it, but, like, you know, it's been a while and you've forgotten. The void. How does the void work? Do I just turn it in? I think so, right? How much is the void worth? 5 chaos, really? That's quite a bit. Do I prefer to sell it, or do I prefer to hit the RNG? You know the answer. Do I even need to ask myself that? Of course I'm hitting the RNG. I'm turning it in the moment I get back to... maybe I'll save it. Maybe I can get a few more. Oh, but what if I get something now? And I can sell that? Why wait to get rich? A classic gambler's dilemma. It's probably more interesting to turn in like 10 voids at the same time, but what if I get like a headhunter right now? Or like the fiend? You never know. And then I'm never gonna find out about the fact that I'm about to get a fiend until, you know, like 2 or 3 weeks down the line when I get 10 voids. Like, how long is it gonna take me to get 10 voids? A long time. That's the answer. I don't need you to answer it. That's a redundant question. Who is the boss in this zone? Oh, him. This is where you pop Vol Clarity because... Yeah, that's what I thought. He's gonna consume a lot of my mana. Okay. I need to start thinking about challenges soon. Now obviously progressing in maps is... That's like doing your challenges. You know, you hit level 90, you get to red maps, you kill the Elder and all that stuff. But there are some wacky challenges that need to be done probably ahead of time.
Exile.
I just don't know what they are. Hit. Nope.
Keep your eyes sharp.
All right, that was a... I would say that was a pretty
Exile.
pretty fulfilling 30 minutes or so. Actually, it's been 47 minutes. Jesus. Okay, well, thank you guys very much for watching. That's probably the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.